please subscribe to the channel, click the bell notifications, get notified of our latest videos, give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and leave a comment. I do read and appreciate every comment you guys and girls leave behind. I may not reply to them all, but they are all appreciated. And there's a link in the description of the video that takes you to a big long list of all handy videos and a lot of the products I use in my videos. You now have the chance to support the video content creation by using Patreon or the PayPal me link in the description down below. All the videos always remain free to watch. This is just your chance to help support the videos. Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to another, well, it's the end of year review bench update, I suppose it is. So it's New Year's Eve. The new year rolls in tomorrow, and hopefully, as we did with 2020, we can put 2021 behind us and see what next year holds for us. So that'd be interesting. Alien invasion, floods, tidal waves. What we're going to get, God only knows. But anyway, let's try and keep this a bit more lighthearted and rather than dwelling on the bad. So it's been a different year. Modelling wise, not too bad for me. I've done some interesting builds. We'll go through them all in a minute. I've got some good builds planned for next year. Again, we'll go through those in a bit as well. And yeah, we kind of rolled on strength to strength with the live streams. I've started to live stream every day now over on my Paul ISM Live at the Bench page. I do every day bar Fridays and Saturdays, but on Fridays we're live on the main ISM channel. So that's done well. We've got the subscribers up, we've got it monetized, we've got all the super chat working and going live every day. We've got regular supporters and we get the new person in there as well, so it's doing well. It's not too bad at all. So obviously you can find a link to this in the description down below. Come and join us, come and say hello, and come spend a bit of time to us on the live streams. I tend to go live around 10 AM each day and we stream for 2 to 4 hours, depends on the day. But we're getting regular viewers and like I say, it's doing pretty well. So that is coming along really well. Obviously the Friday night live stream still going as it always is. We need to freshen up a little bit, get some more interviews on there. I've got a few of those planned. Get a few more speed builds on the go and get that a bit more lively as well. So, yes. Obviously, we lost a few people this year in the live streams. It's going to happen, unfortunately. But we also gained some new people as well. So, new friends. And, yeah, we'll go from strength to strength and build that up throughout the year. I've got a list of stuff I'm reading off here. So, I'm trying not to forget everything because I've got a lot to remember. So, before we talk about future builds, let's go and have a look at the builds from this year. Okay, so my first finished build of last year was Tamiya's iconic Bmw 635. I absolutely love these cars. I would love to own a real one, but hey, I never will. So this was painted in BMW Polaris Red from Zero Paint, cleared in Gravity 2K, clear as usual. I put some scale production 18-inch Alpina rims on it, which I think look great. And we painted interior in Bordeaux Red again from Zero Paint. Absolutely beautiful looking car. Love the silver colour. Love the wheels. And it's just a great kit. I also lowered this using suspension out of the motorsport car as well. Next up was Hasigawa's 124th Lancia 037. So this I did with a Studio 27 detail upset. I cut the engine cover as well. So that opened up. So I've challenged myself a little bit there with that one. It was painted in the Zero Paint Griffone, or Griffoni, whatever you want to call it, paint set, which I found the yellow to be a bit off. It should be a bit darker than this. Great kit. I really do like this car, and this is a great kit from Hasigawa. It's a nice, easy build of a great looking iconic car, and this scheme just looks absolutely phenomenal. This was a Secret Santa gift from a buddy of mine, Dan Crawford, a few years back, and it was nice to finally build it, and what a beautiful looking rally car. So really happy with this. Cleared in Gravity 2K as usual, various LP paints used throughout, and yeah, a wonderful looking model and a great looking car as well. Next up, we've got Tamiya's absolutely beautiful Porsche 911 GT3. If you're after a quick, simple build, this kit is just, it's perfect. Absolutely lovely kit. Forced together, and what a beautiful looking car this is. So I painted this in Gravity Spain Porsche Ultraviolet Purple. Cleared in Gravity Spain 2K Clear. The clear coat on this was one of the best I did last year. Absolutely beautiful. I used a Gravity Focus interior for the Alcantara Grey. You can't really see it in the pictures, but it came out really well. And I left the wheels in the kit chrome. Wonderful kit. I would highly recommend. I was recently sent one of these as a gift from my good friend Gary as well. So you'll see another one in the future. Okay, next one, Revels 125th Ford GT Shelby 500. Lovely kit, this one. Really nice colour. I spotted a colour like this online. I found it in Mr. Colour C57. Had to do it in that colour. I think it's a wonderful looking car, and I absolutely love this colour. It's a beautiful colour, really pretty. I gave this a cream interior using the Gravity Spain Focus interior set again. It looks absolutely stunning. Kit chrome. I stripped and molotov chromed it. So if you watch the video, you can see me doing that. Bare metal foiled it as well, and again cleared in the Gravity Spain 2K clear. And on all these car models, our ultimate polish system just bringing an absolutely beautiful high shine to them all. Now, next up, one of my biggest builds of last year and a real challenge is Fujimi's 12th scale Nissan Skyline R32 GTR. Now, this is quite a basic kit. I was lucky enough to get the Studio Rosso aftermarket set for the brakes, the wheels, the seats. My friend Dan Scattergood 3D printed me a big bore exhaust for it. And yeah, I did a bit of scratch build on this, added the belts to it. This was a real challenge, and I'm quite proud of this one because it turned out really well. Looking at it, it could do with lowering a touch, but it's probably about right for standard ride height. I'm happy with it, and I think it looks really pretty. So this was painted in Paint Mutt's Nissan Ray Iridium Blue. Cleared with Gravity 2K clear as usual. I scratch built loads of the engine bay. We added the Studio Rosso seats, wheels, brakes. We carpeted the interior. We added the seat belts as well. It just came out really well. The Carter belts look great. Alan printed me some decals for the belt, and outside in the sunlight, this thing just looks absolutely beautiful. So very happy with this build, and it does take pride of place in the display case. Revels 125th Dodge Challenger. This was a great kit, beautiful colour as well. TS22 green, cleared in the Gravity Spain 2K. I left the bonnet in Mr. Servicer Black, I think it was. Cleared in Gravity 2K as usual. Complete out of the box this. Nothing extra put on this at all. So easy, in fact, an 8-year-old could build it, as I was told with my build. So, turned out beautiful, apart from the flucking I got on the roof. Nobody's fault but my own, I guess. But yeah, beautiful looking car, really nice colour. I've got another one of these, or I will get another one for the stash, because this was a joy to build. We bare metal foiled it as usual, and just a great looking car and a great colour as well. Really happy I chose this colour for it, and it turned out really well. Absolutely beautiful car, and I'd highly recommend this kit to anybody. Now, the biggest surprise of last year was this. This is the MPC Airfix Reeboks of the 1/16th AC Cobra. Now, I bought this on a whim, thinking, what's this going to be like? Opened the box and thought, oh my god, this looks dreadful. But I challenged myself to build it, and I was pleasantly surprised. This is a really, really good kit, an interesting kit to build. And I think it came out all right. I really do. It's a very simple kit, not much to it at all, but I think it came out really good. So I painted this in Gravity Colors Spain Porsche Ruby Red. Absolutely beautiful colour. Cleared it in Gravity 2K Clear. I blacked out all the chrome. I painted the wheels in Mr. Hobby Silver Plate Next. That looked really good, as were the stripes over the bonnet. And just again, various LPs and TSs, and what a wonderful kit. And we flucked the interior as well. Bmw M6 now from Nunu. Didn't enjoy this one at all. It's definitely something we'll revisit later on. I did do a build series. I ended up setting fire to this one. It's definitely a kit we'll revisit. Having a few issues at the time, a few fit problems, and I just kind of lost my rag with the kit. Another 16 scale kit. We've got Fujimi's 1/16th Ferrari 288 GTO. Beautiful car this. Absolutely stunning. And what a great kit to build, and what a beautiful looking Ferrari it is. Really happy with this one, the way it came out. Painted this in, I think it was Ferrari Rosso Corsa Red. Cleared in Gravity Spain 2K Clear. Again, we carpeted the interior. These 16 scale kits are a compromise between 12th and 24th. So they're bigger, but they don't have the full detail of a 12 scale kit. But as you can see, the engine in this looked pretty good. And the interior detail, again, the glass lets these down a little bit. It's a bit thick and a bit poor, but you see we carpeted it, and it came out really good. Iconic Ferrari, an absolutely beautiful model to build. One of my favourite all-time kits is B-Max's 124th Bmw E30 M3. I've built a few of them in motorsport library, and I've wanted to do a track car for a long time, so I did it. This was painted in, let me see, TS86 from Tamiya. We lowered the suspension a touch. I put some 18-inch Alpina rims on from Scale Production again. Cleared with Gravity Spain 2K Clear yet again. And what a beautiful car. Absolutely love this car, the real car, the model. I'm very happy how this one turned out. Tamiya Ford Focus RS, another kit I didn't enjoy. I've built the Focus before. It does have a few fit issues. This one turned out okay. I can't really complain. I think I just kind of lost interest through the build a little bit, but we persevered and we got through it. Now, one of the biggest challenges I sat myself alongside the 12 scale Skyline was this rattle cam build. So this is Tamiya's 24 scale Nissan RX-7, sorry, Mazda RX-7, not Nissan. And I challenged myself to paint this from start to finish with no airbrush, just with the spray cans and the brush. The only issue I had on this was one of the rear lights bled a little bit and pulled down the car. Other than that, it turned out great. So the clear is Mr. Hobby Super Clear. We painted it in TS, I think it was 47. And it just came out great. Couldn't really ask for anything more. It came out great. It was a good job, and it proves the job you can get with just a spray cam. Shelf of Doom build last year was Tamiya's R34. This is the V-Spec 2, if I remember correctly. Painted in Splash Bayside Blue and cleared in Gravity Spain, and then it was put away in its box. Mostly painted, and just needed some finishing off and assembly. Really happy how this one came out. It's a beautiful looking car, the R34. This also had the Tamiya detail upset in it, and what a great iconic looking car. It really is a beautiful car, the R34, and then this Bayside Blue just looks absolutely fantastic. The group build, Christmas group build this year was Revels 125th Boost pickup truck. This one's mine. It was painted in Gravity Spain Chevrolet Neptune Green. Cleared in Gravity 2K. We used kit chrome on the main body part. I burnt metal for the windows, and I sprayed the side steps in chrome as well. We used some real veneer wood in the pickup bed, but I did use the kit decals for the strips. I kind of regret doing that now, but this one turned out great, and there was loads of them on the channel, on the page. Last one of the year was Lamborghini Countach, 16 scale from Fujimi. Not as good as the other ones I've built, quality-wise, but it still turned out okay. Painted in TS45 Pearl White from Tamiya. This is the Koenig one, so they've got extra wheel arches and a few extra bits and a different spoiler. Cleared in Gravity 2K as usual. I scratch built the exhaust tips using some aluminium tubing. Flocked all the interior with some sticky back felt material. And it turned out well. Nice engine on it. Great looking iconic car. And yeah, it turned out okay. We fully flocked all the interior, carpeted it all, and again painted it in the Bordeaux red. Okay, so there we go. That's everything I did last year. Not as productive as some of the years before, but I did video build everything this year. I made that promise at the beginning of the year. I've stuck with it. It's been a lot of work, but it's been enjoyable, and the feedback's been good off everyone. So I think we'll try and continue it to next year as well. And I've got some good plans for next year too. So number one, we're going to finish off, or try and finish off that Mustang, the 32nd scale Tamiya Mustang. Still to the bench part built. I think we've done 3 or 4 parts on that now. 3 parts it is. And I do plan to get back to it, so it's definitely something we'll revisit this year. I've also bought another aircraft. I've got the FR46C5 from Airfix, which I'd like to build. I've built that before. It's a good kit, and I would really like to revisit it, so maybe you'll see that this year. I'd like to do a bike. I'd like to do the Valencia Rossi bike that I bought. I know I got rid of them all. I bought this back. So yes, I'd like to do a bike this year. And of course, cars. Cars are my thing. And it's definitely what I'll focus on primarily throughout the year. I've got loads of 24 scale kits I want to build. A couple of 16th. And I might even try another 12th. We'll see how we get on through the year. But yes, 24 scale. I've got a plan of what I want to do. So we've done loads of out-the-box builds over the years. We've done builds that have had an aftermarket set or a decal set separately. And what I want to do, and what I'm doing now, is with the McLaren I'm building for Luke, we've got the kit, we've got some aftermarket decals, aftermarket carbon decals, and an aftermarket set. Is I want to go up stage by stage through the different builds using aftermarket. So the next one will be a kit with a trans kit. So if you don't know what a trans kit is, it's added extras to a plastic kit. So I've got a greedy, whatever you want to call it, trans kit for the R32 Skyline. It comes with a new front bumper, side skirts, spoilers, spats, all different bits and bobs. So you're going to have to cut some parts off the body to get them to fit. It just adds a different body kit to the car. So that's the next step up in build from that. Next one up from that would be a trans kit using a body shell. So I've got an R35 Skyline, and I've got the Eleanor kit. So you use the plastic base kit, and it comes with a resin body shell. So that'll be the next one after that. And then the next step up from that will be a full resin kit, which I've got alpha models to do. And that's my plan through the year. So that way you can look at each stage of the build and see what's involved. And if you fancy pushing yourself, you can do it as well. So that's my plan for the beginning of the year. I've got a few other builds I want to do. I've just bought an AMT Super B from Richard Thomas. That should be here today, hopefully at some point. And it's a kit I've been after for a while. I think it's going to jump straight to the front of the queue for builds. Now, I've got McLaren MP4 5 on the go for Luke, which is progressing nicely. I've got the Mitsubishi Evolution 6 on the go. That might get just put to the side while I work on the Super B, because I'm really eager to build that one. So we'll see about that one. And like I say, I want to crack on with the Mustang. I want to do a bike build, more planes, more cars. And at the 12 scale, I think I kind of like to do Tamiya's 12 scale Porsche Carrera. I've heard so many good things about it. I think it's a kit I'd like to build this year. So stay tuned with the channel. If you've got any recommendations you'd like to see, any thoughts or videos you'd like to see, this is your chance to speak your mind. Pop them in the comments down below, and we'll see what we can do. Right, now shout outs. I gave some shout outs last time in the video. Forgot a few people. I do apologise. And Dan Croaks just admitted he's forgot a few people. So I'll mention them that Dan forgot them when I mention them as well. So bear with me. Now, we've built a good little community at the minute. It's pretty drama free, and I want to stay that way. So I'm not getting involved in any arguments or spats as much as I can with groups and people. So I'm going to give everyone a shout out that I watch or they support us, because I think it's fair. Like I say, we've got a nice community at the minute. Everything's simmering along nicely. There's no real dramas, and I don't want to get dragged into any drama. So yes, let's keep it as it is, and let's keep it all nice and friendly. So first off, a very good friend of mine, Mr. Luke Carswell, Black Rifle Model Works with an X. Luke's a cracking bloke. I consider him a good friend. He's straight to the point, honest, upfront, solid integrity, which, as me and Luke agree, is very important. And he's a talented modeler as well. So he's primarily was an armour modeler. I think he's definitely primarily a Warhammer modeler now. He's fallen down the wormhole of Warhammer, and he's absolutely loving it and doing a great job, so why shouldn't he? So go over to Black Rifle Model Works. I'll put the links in the description to all these, and go and show support to Luke. Luke also streams on Fridays at 2:30. I know he's in the process of moving, but I think he's going to continue with the live stream. So go show some support for Luke. Another Luke is Luke Ward, Scale Motor, or Wardy Boy. Luke, again, another cracking lad. Quite new to the Hangouts. He's only been with us for a year and a bit, I think, or 2 years. Can't remember now. Good Welsh lad. He's a good laugh, is Luke. And again, talented modeler. Very, very talented on the 3D printing. He does an absolute... Oh, he's a whiz on that. Does some absolutely phenomenal stuff. And again, another valuable addition to the live crew, as is Luke Carswell as well. Another live crew member, Dan Croak. Again, cracking bloke, cracking beard as well. Very good beard. And Dan's is the Dan Cave. Dan models... I think Dan does pretty much everything, and he's a talented guy as well. He's good to listen to, and he's become, again, as the other lads have, another valuable member of the group and the live crew as well. Let's go over to the Dan Cave and give Dan a sub. Dan did forget some people, so I'm going to mention when Dan forgot them too. We were just talking, so I said I'd mention it so they don't feel left out. Right, we've got Scaly Models and Ice Queen. I mentioned them together because they stream together most of the time, along with Sue's husband Paul and Chris as well. So Sue and Paul, sorry, Sue and Mike stream. All right, I've got to try and remember this. Is it Sundays at 8 and Wednesdays, Tuesdays at 5:30? I forgot. I got this perfect yesterday. I've forgotten that. So go over to Scaly Models and Ice Queen, Sue Shapland and Mike Mountain. Sub to them, give them some support on their live streams. Go and say hello. And like I say, we've got a good community here. Let's keep it going. It's really good. Let's keep it going. Another nice guy, Colin. Colin from Festa67's workshop. Colin does live streams. He does videos for YouTube's. Talented modeler. So again, go over to Colin's page. All these guys, I think Luke Harsworth does as well, have all got Facebook groups as well, or pages. So you can go support them on Facebook and on YouTube. Go over, go support Colin Fester, and go support some of his live streams as well. Make sure you say hello. Another one of the live crew is Roland, Model Kit Beginner. So Roland's such a nice bloke. He's a German living in South Africa. Very, very talented modeler. Picks some very, very interesting subjects. Does them in some fantastic colours. And Roland's channel, I think he does a lot of reviews. I think he's going to do a build series on this tank. I'm sure he said he was. I forget now though. But really nice guy. And again, another value member to the Off Air Hangouts and the live show as well. Right, Richie Waldron at RW Hobbies. This is Richie. I meant to give a shout out as well as Colin last time. And so did Dan in his video. And he's forgotten. We were just talking. So Colin and Richie, you both got a shout out to Dan from Dan, but he forgot. So I'm going to do it instead. All right. So Richie, cracking bloke, really nice guy. He's got a popular channel. He's got his group now. He's just started up as well. So if you go and watch Richie's latest video, I think it is, he talks about his group. So that's RW Hobbies. Very, very talented modeler. Really nice guy as well. So go and show some support for Richie. Go over there, sub to his channel. Go and join his group. Go and join all the other people's groups as well. And show some support. Like I say, good community. Let's keep it going. And then yesterday, Cliff. Spoke to Cliff for the first time in the live stream. And did what I always did. You give me a shout out, I give you a shout out. He gave me a shout out. So go to Cliff's channel, which is GI Mechanics Scale Modelling. Cliff does live streams. I'm not sure the times. He does them with Dan, which is Munchkin Man Modelling 72, I think, off the top of my head. And Terry and another guy, I forget the names now, I do apologise. So go to GI Mechanics Scale Modelling and go and show some support to Cliff as well. Right, there we go. I'm absolutely knackered because I've read so much stuff. My head's all frazzled and confuddled. So yes, that's it. That's my 2021 roundup. Talk of builds for next year. Shout outs. And all that's left to do now is to thank everyone out there that has supported. Watch the channel for the last 12 months again. And for those that have supported over the last 6 months. I had to make a bit of a difficult decision halfway through the year. Kind of take a bit of a sting to the pride and start the Patreon and all that. And the support I got has been fantastic. Thank you to everyone that supported. Any support, any future support is greatly appreciated. I would be lost without all the kind donations from people. And it's not just monetary. I've had kits sent to me by some fantastic people. Gary, Luke, all the way from Oz. You sent me some phenomenal kits. Just the other day, Peter Pipkin sent me some metal finish Hasigawa, which just looks phenomenal. All the way from Japan. He even sent me a nice postcard as well. And I've had donations and all sorts of people. You've all been absolutely fantastic through the year. I don't want to get too soppy, but don't think you realise what a difference you've made by supporting. It has made all the difference. There will be no videos at all. This won't be happening right now. I would have to have stopped making videos and figured out another way to make some money. I did explain this in my video. It was a very hard video to make. I'm not going to harp on about it, but thank you everyone for all the support over the last 6 months. Because I started in June, I think it was. It's been phenomenal, and I do thank you all from the bottom of my heart. While we're at it as well, I'd also like to thank all my friends, all the regular people I hang around with, talk to, all the people I consider friends. Again, we've had some issues throughout the year with people, and some people have moved on, which happens, unfortunately. I'm not going to get into that, but for the people that stuck around and supported and, yeah, become even better friends over the last 12 months, because you do. Your friendship does grow over time. Friendship's not a given. I always say this, it's earned. And we've met some new people over the last 12 months that, again, have become an integral part of the group. There's some absolutely phenomenal people out there. I mean, Adam, I forgot all about Adam. You know why I remembered Adam? He's just joined my Hangout. The Hangout's right there on screen, and I can see him now. He's just joined. Adam sent me that R35 trans kit we're going to do next year. That's an expensive kit. So did Brian Windmill. Sent me a Hobby Design LB Works Aventador. The generosity has just been phenomenal. So I thank you all my friends, supporters, everyone. You've all been absolute legends. And again, thank you to everyone that takes the time to watch these videos, thumbs them up, leaves a comment, everything. Again, I'm very humbled by the support I've had this year. It's been quite mind blowing. It really, really has. So we want to leave any negativity behind in 2021. Any crap, rubbish can all stay behind. 2022's knocking on the door, and hopefully next year we can grow our community a bit better. We get it going. It's started now. It's becoming great, and we can keep that going. Keep all the drama out. All the negativity can go away, and hopefully, as a world and a human population, we can crack on with what's been going on over the last couple of years now. I don't think we're going to see the end of it anytime soon, but hopefully we can get some sort of normality back and get on with life. So there we are. All I've got to say is I hope you all had a very happy Christmas, and I hope you all have a good New Year. Be safe tonight. Don't do anything silly. I'm having a quiet night in. Going to hang out with the guys for a bit, sit with Hannah in the house, watch some TV. And next year, we'll do some interesting builds and hopefully carry on enjoying what we all do. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.